Hello, hello, hello. Boy, I tell you, it's an embarrassment of riches. It is just so much out there. I'm telling you, these are the two like biggest 48 hours for the Sussexes in a long time. I mean, huge. Not to mention the fact that archetypes dropped. So I listened to that as I was prepping, and anyway, this is going to be a busy day for me because I still got a whole lot of stuff to do, even after I'm done with the live stream. So, well, let's talk about it. Let me get some slides up here. Um, Better do everything I need to do too while I can. Hello, Annie Bennett, Karen. Hello, Nazuri, uh, Malkia, Nalisa, Namafuka, Micheline, Nadames. Oh, I got that out. Thank you. Hello, Lydia Washington, Fancy. Church Nelly, Iris Demonia. Oh, yeah. And let's see, Hazel Bryant. Hello. Oh, man. I slept like a bear last night. I was just like totally exhausted from excitement yesterday. And that's probably exactly what's going to happen again today. I am sure of that. Okay. Hello, Judy Rigo. Legs. Hello, Legs. Thank you so much for the super chat. It says, I know that the British media doesn't like the Sussexes, but are the British speeches supposed to be bland, vague, and meaningless? Asking for a friend. I understand what you mean. And I know that they were doing like all this analysis and everything on the Duchess of Sussex, trying to figure out what was she talking about, who was she talking to, did people understand? Oh, it was so silly. Um, they were just grasping at a certain point. Uh, very tacky behavior on their part, I must say. Tacky. Um, I don't envy them. I don't ever want to know what it's like to, I guess, wake up in the morning and just, you know, and sorry, this photo is not centered or anything else for that matter. Anyway, Legs, thank you so much for the super chat. And thank you so much for watching Royal Sussex and your continued support for this channel. Um, but yeah, what it must be like to spend your day after day after day, and you are obliged to come up with these ridiculous talking points and a reason to hate. Leslie Ann Hector, hello. Okay, Leslie Ann says some of these experts are saying Harry looks unhappy. Where are these experts when William and Kate are around? They seem to be silent when these idiots William and Kate are around. Well, yeah, and I've heard that one too, and I have a theory about that. But Harry has a lot of responsibility on him right now, and um, and he just does. He just does, and he has his thoughts that he finds himself thinking about a lot of things, and to speculate on that seems rather strange. There are so many times when Betty has that resting, um, you know, Empress of Britain face, and nobody says anything about it. Uh, I've seen her face to face at the Troop and the Colors. I mean, literally close enough to me that I would say I could I could walk about 20 feet and hop in the carriage with her. That's how close she was. And this was a huge, state thing. She didn't smile. She doesn't smile the whole time. So I don't expect anybody to do that. I just think it's ridiculous, and it's just a talking point. So you guys don't worry about it. Hello, is it Jelaine Monestime? Hello, Ray Raquel, Crotchin Chicken. Why don't we change that to crotchless chicken? Um, but no, crouching chicken is fine. Hi, Connie Balmer. Hey, Connie. Okay, Connie, this time I dialed it back for a month. I think I dialed it back for a month, so I think we should be okay. Um, yeah, I was doing the 1 week, and obviously someone was very patient and even managed to throw 5 bucks in there. So, uh, you know, you are devoted to hate when you got $5 to spare. But yes, and by the way, thank you, Deranger, for the $5. I'll put that in my gas tank. I'll I'll drop that in my internal combustion engine. Thank you kindly. Okay, let's see here. Let's go to the next photo. This one is kind of depressing. It's out of place. What could I say? I didn't line it up so well. Is my microphone loud enough? Let me check and see. Let me check my mic. Mic check. Uh, okay. I'm just gonna turn it up a notch. I think it's self-adjusting, so okay, but anyway, and I'm using the microphone, not the built-in. Okay, I think we're good. All right. So yes, so no trolls, Connie. Absolutely. Audrey Teschner, hello. Thank you for being here. And let's see. I'm scrolling. Already 700, almost 800 people. I love it. Don't forget to hit that like button. And you guys, there's been a flood of new subscribers. Thank you if you have just subscribed to the channel. Now, I'm thinking they're probably derangers, but welcome anyway. And derangers, you hit that dislike button. Hit the thumbs down, would you? Please, derangers, hit the thumbs down. Do it now. Hit that thumbs down, please. Do it. Do it. Catherine Bryan says, I know when I was married to my husband who drove a truck, we were very happy on the road, but as soon as we were coming home, he would change the look like he wasn't happy. He wasn't around his family. Yes, Harry has a lot of responsibilities. I mean, it's the life that he's always wanted, but you know, it's a man thing. A man has to be alone in his thoughts, and there's nothing wrong with that. Um, oh no! I need a laugh. I fell and broke my ankle the other day, and and I need a laugh. Oh, need to laugh rather. Kim Brown, I'm sorry that happened. I'm sorry that happened. Yeah, there's a rule too. If you're over 40, you know it takes 2 months for the bones to heal. Under 40, I think it's like about 6 weeks, but over 40, it turns into like about a 2 month ordeal. I know this because I fractured a bone over a certain age. And so for 2 months, I was unable to bear any weight because of that. Oh, man, tough break. I'm sorry that happened to you. But there's nothing but happiness here today. As a matter of fact, apropos of that, why don't we set the mood for today? Because it is a good day. All right, now that's better. That is much better. So back to my depressingly, oddly angled photo, and let's see, what does that say? I still can't see it. Let me try this. Now, never mind. You know what it says? They got everything ready for Harry and Meghan. That's what it says. I can't see that. I can't see that. Um, so anyway, that's what it says. Now take a look here, you guys. What I was doing was I was trying to put everything together so we could um I don't think okay. I hope I hope that they do have at some point some way to document this day and that we might all follow it at another time. But until then, I've done my best. So preparing the red carpet for Harry and Meghan, several hundred German fans of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex have gathered at the Dusseldorf town hall to greet the couple, which is in Germany, to start the kickoff campaign for next year's Invictus Games. And it's a home for respect. Okay, so as you can see, there is a look at all those people there. It couldn't be hundreds. It's got to be at least 1,000 or more. I've seen some like you know elevated shots. There's a lot of people in that town square. I have no idea how many it holds, but they are super, super busy, or crowded rather. Thank you, Elaine Parker, for the super sticker. Thank you for watching Royal Sussex, and happy uh Tuesday. Yes, it is Tuesday. Happy Tuesday to you. Okay, and let's see here. British media are so used to Mumbles talking like she's got a mouthful of that when intelligent, beautiful, smart, and not a fake like Megan is. Their minds rather don't know the difference. Obviously, Phyllis Johnson, their minds cannot process. No, they cannot process a duchess that can actually project. The Duchess of Sussex projects, and that confuses them. So let's see. Nazari Makia says Harry is a soldier and also a Virgo. My youngest son is a Virgo, and they are very introspective and live in their heads a lot, but they are gentle, warm, and very protective. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you so much for reminding us about that. Okay, and Audrey Teschner says with a super chat, thank you so much for that. Harry is just alert around Meghan is all it is. I see love and respect the danger lost long ago. Thank you so much, Audrey Teschner. Again, thank you for that reminder and thank you for the super chat and watching Royal Sussex. Yeah, Harry's just being a soldier. Okay, so now does that look like hundreds of people or does that look like 1,000 or more, huh? I say 1,000 or more. They packed that square. Okay, and I don't know what the statistics are for that square, but they packed that square. Could you imagine these photos making its way back to Narnia and them having to deal with the fact that this has all the I guess earmarks of a state visit, which of course it is not because Harry and Meghan have stepped back from official duty and they are not there representing the Queen. They are there representing the charities and foundations, and in this case, the Invictus Games, something near and dear to their hearts. So I love the fact that yesterday you have our Duchess um, out there promoting something that is ever so important to her, something that she got involved in a long time ago. It just shows there's a certain equality to their relationship. Um, as Harry would often say, he's the lucky one. And we actually heard a discussion about that on the Archetypes. If you guys haven't heard it yet, um, it's quite illuminating. I thought it was wonderful. It gave me so much to think about, and I'm gonna have to go back and listen to it again. But yeah, so as much as they would love to say that all of these different things about Harry and about Meghan and what they're thinking and doing, they are going on with their lives. And trust me when I say this, they've never had it so good. I mean, look at the warmth in that crowd there. And there wasn't some middle-aged, out-of-shape woman with some raggedy sign with all kind of scratches and stuff all over it. There were no Karens and stuff like that. There's nothing but love in that crowd. And dare I say this too, isn't it incredible the way that you get this kind of support when you're not over in the UK? See what I mean? See how incredible that is? Because you don't have this negative press machine going after them. You don't have, of course, the what is it? Was it two people that showed up? You had like two hostile people show up, and then that is amplified around the Murdoch media world as being some indication that people are against them. You don't see that in this crowd. There's nothing there but Venus schnitzels on their breath and love in their. I don't know why I said that. I just love to say Venus Schnitzel. Okay, Iris Demonia, thank you so much for the super chat, Mr. Egghead with elephant hair. Do you have it on any authority whether or not he has elephant hair? I don't know that I've ever seen that before, but okay, I see what you mean. All right, so and Mrs. Doolittle with her country cottage dress. I am waiting for them to copy Prince Harry and Princess Meghan. Absolutely, Iris Simonia. And there's someone else who has a dress that looked like Kate's country kitchen cottage curtains. I'll show you that a little bit later. Somebody would hate in their hearts, but yes, Kate is not the only one. It seems like those country cottage kitchen curtain dresses are quite popular, not only amongst some of those in the aristocratic sets, but also amongst some of those who call themselves the media. So, anyway, I will show you that later. Thank you so much for the super chat, and thank you so much for watching Royal Sussex. Oh, and you're also a member. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. So, all right. Where was I? Oh, wow. Okay. You know what? I'm going to slow down the chat. I'm going to give it like a little 30-second delay because I think that may be necessary. So, give me a second while I do that. You know, some things I say to myself, when did I even learn how to do that? Now it kind of comes second nature, thank goodness, because otherwise we'd be here all day and I'd just be sitting here hemming and hawing and looking and trying to figure out stuff. But thank goodness it's sinking in because I tell you, if you could just see my hands moving about here trying to put this stuff together. This probably looks like that scene from I Love Lucy, but okay. I got it. I think I slowed it down. Let me see. Did that work? Yes, it's on the slow mode, 30-second delay. All right, you guys, that should help with the comments because they were going by just a little bit too fast. Mercedes Todd says Britain should be ashamed of itself for the Duke and Duchess to go to another country, Germany, and get the kind of response, and the UK didn't have sense enough to welcome them like that. Well, Mercedes Todd, let's be fair to the people of Britain. I do believe that there are more people, and I'm not saying that you mean otherwise, but just in case anybody else is wondering, there are more people in the UK that are supportive of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex than are not supportive. So, but yes, the establishment as well as the royal family, Kensington Palace, and the other houses of Windsor should have a lot to be ashamed of. Um, and probably there was like little or no promotion for the Sussex's visit to Manchester and such. But excuse me, I like you say there are people that should be ashamed. So just wanted to make sure I stated that for the record that we're not, I guess, taking the entire country to task, but the establishment has a lot to account for, a lot to atone. Thank you so much for your comment, Mercedes Todd, and thank you for being a member of Royal Sussex. Hello, Mama Jane. Okay, and then of course, let's talk security. There was plenty of it. If you notice, there was no issues of security over there compared to Britain, which I have to say, I saw a lot of security presence yesterday at the event, but also here, it is like an overwhelming amount of security and very obvious amount of security. And also, let me also say that the Sussexes seem to be quite welcomed by the military community. And of course, that makes sense seeing that Harry has the Invictus Games and his long-standing connection to the military, as well as he himself being a veteran. So that only makes sense. Okay, so moving on. And then, of course, uh, literally, there is the literal red carpet. They laid out the red carpet for the Sussexes. I mean, they waited until the 11th hour while there are over 1,000 people, I'm going to guesstimate, waiting before they rolled out the red carpet. How about that? How about that for treatment? Do you love it or what? Okay. And also, I heard that there was actually someone running around in the crowd looking like a queen. So when I heard queen, the first thing I thought of, I said, Paul? when they, when they said it was some queen in the audience, that was my first thought. I said, Paul? Paul? Is Paul Barrow there? And then I realized, no, not that queen, but some other queen. So um I guess I got my queens wrong, but yeah. So it was a different queen. It wasn't the butler that took all of Diana's stuff and stuffed it in his cupboards and in the attic and the floorboards and had clothes that still smelled of her perfume and the odd pair of knickers here and there. No, it wasn't that queen. It was somebody else in costume. So you just never know because sometimes there are queens running about, but no, it was a different queen. It wasn't Paul Burrell. Another queen. I don't know who that queen is, but Paul. And then there was a chance when I heard that there was a queen in the crowd waiting to greet them. I was just like, really? Well, what? Uh, there was another queen there. And then, of course, I said, Edward? Edward? And no, it wasn't Edward with his bespoke maxi military coat. Wasn't that queen either. So anyway, I don't know who that queen is, but there was apparently a sighting of a queen, not the queen, but a queen in the crowd of revelers at the town square there in at the town hall rather in Dusseldorf. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't make this stuff up. Fancy Wolsome, thank you so much for the super sticker. And thank you so much for watching Royal Sussex. Happy Tuesday to you. Also, thank you, Connie Bomber, for the super sticker. And thank you so much for watching Royal Sussex as well as being a member. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it, everyone. So, anyway, that's enough of that queen. Remember they had that show, This Old House? They should have a show called This Old Queen. Some queen that used to have a little posh job with the royal family, and then all of a sudden they go rogue and start appearing on talk shows and saying all kind of stuff about people, dead or alive. They just keep saying, making up new stuff, and whichever way the wind blows, they got a different opinion about the same stuff. You know, that gone with the queen. Oh well. Anyway, can who serves up car glamour better than the Duchess of Sussex? Who serves it up? I mean, she just gives you absolute car glamour. There's something about her being in a car, being motored about on her way here, there, or anywhere, and nobody gives that car glamour better than the Duchess of Sussex. I mean, she just serves it up. And also, have you guys noticed that she's been very, very tan this summer? I mean, life is obviously life is good. She has um, taken up the most beautiful golden brown tan. Berta Sanchez says they had private security. One of the security guards was with Meghan when she was in New York City. They are retired from the police force. Thank you, Berta Sanchez. Did I hear somewhere that they were Met police officers, the Metropolitan police officers, or at least one of Okay, I know. No sound. Um, I told you sometimes these things get is hard to explain, but the touch screen gets very, very sensitive, and obviously it is super sensitive today. And I have oh no, I didn't want that one. Okay, let me take that away. Okay, let me put my slides back up. Sorry about that, you guys. Don't worry, they didn't pull the plug on me today. But the touch screen is like super, super sensitive today. And anyway, I just kind of knocked myself out of the chat. All right, there we go. There we go. And we were talking car glamour. There we are. Now let me put my slides back up here. Sorry about that, you guys. No need for alarm. It was just my super sensitive touchscreen. Super, super sensitive touchscreen. Let's see. Ooh, this one? Yes. And then finally, this one. Yes. And this one. Yes. Okay. And one more. One more from yesterday. That is 5. And this one. Okay. All right. Thanks, you guys. Sorry about that little scare, but it happens sometimes. Super sensitive. And somehow I did a scrolling motion and just flipped the screen to the next one. There is a way to turn that off, and I just don't know how to do it. But have you guys noticed that I have figured out how to do something? Remember when my phone kept ringing while I was working? I have managed to fix that. It would ring into my computer, but that is a thing of the past. All right, next, there is the security. there's the security. Hey, Church Nelly. Annie Bennett, hi. Oh, I think I said hi. Dorcas Baker, hello. Amazusa Betty, hello. Hello to you too. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Susie Q. Judy Rico. Hello, Judy. Walking Dead Junkie. Wow, I'm seeing all kind of names up here I hadn't seen for a while. Compton Caligal, hello. What do you say here? I just don't understand why the royal family don't uh is that do more for people of the Commonwealth? They have more than enough taxpayers' dollars to bring change. I wonder. I wonder. Anyway, so there's Harry in the back, and if you notice that one eye is gazing toward the front of the car, and so even though he's smiling and engaged in conversation with our Duchess, and I'm going to tell you something. Look at the faces of the security guards. Do you know if every cop looked like those two, there would be no crime? I mean, literally, I would have just solved crime as we know it if I could get every cop to look just like them. I mean, no kidding. They are they are they mere mortals or is there something else going on here? Those are two of the most intimidating people I've seen in a long time. Um, I don't know. It's not many people who, with just a glance, could turn you into a pillar of salt. Okay, maybe there are some other people. There are other people who can just give you a glance and turn you into a pillar of salt. I had to think about that. I had to catch myself before I let that out. Yeah, you're right. You're right. There are other people that can glance at you and suddenly you become stiff and you crumble into nothingness. Yeah, there's other people. Uh, oh man, sorry you guys. Let me focus on what I'm doing here. But you know what I mean? Just some there are some people who look like they can just tear into your hide and they won't let you go. They just won't let you go. All right. So anyway, but I digress. I'm gonna focus on what I'm doing here. Okay, moving on. And then, of course, there's the actual visit itself. There's the actual visit. Oh, what a day. What a day, I tell you. What a day. The Sussexes brought sunshine. And by the way, you guys, I don't know if you know this, but it was stifling hot this morning in Dusseldorf. It was very, very hot. So look considering that, then you could imagine you know why everybody's skin is so shiny and everything. But yes, it was a very hot day in Dusseldorf, and so our Duchess wore just the right outfit. The oversized pants with, of course, the bare shoulders, and it is very reminiscent of the second gown that she wore on the wedding day, the one for the reception. So it's a great silhouette for her, and it's just very practical. It just made so much sense to wear that outfit at that time. So um, I'd say it was a winning combination. Thank you so much for the super sticker, uh, Kulil Similane. Thank you so much, and thank you for. Oh, you're a member too, and thank you so much for watching Royal Sussex. Happy Tuesday to you, and Annie Bennett. Thank you for the super sticker, as well as being a member, and thank you for watching Royal Sussex. Okay, next one. And by the way, look at that enthusiastic crowd back there. And then there's this. As she walks, they sweep, they're breezy. I mean, just I love, love, love that look. They do cut quite a figure. Whatever anybody says, whether you like them or not, as you know, some time ago, one of those magazines, I think it was the what's the one that act like it has a personality disorder? Is it the Express? Where they'll do like 10 negative stories, 20, 30, 40, 50 negative stories, and then they'll run a positive story about how photogenic the Sussexes have been voted the most photogenic royal couple in the world. Right. That they do that. They do that. And you know what? It is quite clear. It is abundantly clear, as a matter of fact, that that is true. They are the most photogenic royal couple in the world right now. They just are. As a matter of fact, I'm trying to think when it comes to the House of Windsor, who's ever been that photogenic? I don't know. I don't know. They just the light never seems to catch them in the wrong way, especially the Duchess. And then there you have it. I don't have the video. Actually, I do have the video, but you guys, I'm going to put together two video montages. There'll be one for yesterday and then there'll be one for today. But because there's so much material, I have, hey, Thrive with Stride. Welcome to Royal Sussex. Happy Tuesday to you. Okay, and because there is so much, I haven't had an opportunity to put it all together, but I shall, and I hope to do that later today. But yeah, so I don't have the video for this, but the respect was actually covered up. And so when they unveiled the home for respect, they simply removed the square from in front of the uh, word respect. And that is why they are standing there like that. And then, of course, there's this photo of them on the steps of the town hall, the city hall. Um, I tell you, every bit the statesman. Now, the guy on the to the left of Harry, obviously that is the mayor of Dusseldorf, I believe. It's a tradition in the UK, in Germany, and perhaps other cities in Europe where they will wear those big medallions and chains and stuff. I think that it means that he is the mayor, but I don't know. He may be something else. But I believe that is the mayor of Dusseldorf. I am sorry, I don't have his name. Okay. And then there's the pair of them there. Invictus Games Dusseldorf 2023. They have arrived. We are honored to welcome the patron of We Are Invictus and his wife, Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, to Dusseldorf. They are greeted by Mayor Dr. Keller, Secretary of State Moeller, and Brigadier Marshall Marsteller. I think does that mean Marshall? And General Labenthal, or is it Labenthal? Anyway, so that's who they are. So that is the mayor, and that is a general and also a brigadier general. Yeah, I think I got that right. So anyway, great, great, great. Um, what a lovely photo. Let's go back to that other one again. Huh, look at that. Look at how the sun beams off of them. They are just stars. That's all to it. They are. If you're listening to me, Anita, um, my Duke and I channel, Anita, thank you once again for giving me that phrase that you used that day. Meghan is the moment. Meghan is the moment. I love that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I knew I felt that way. I knew that's what I was thinking. I just did not know how to articulate it. And thanks to you, I have found the words. You have given me the words. Meghan is the moment. All right. And then there is a little side view, a couple of side views there. As you can see, Harry's eyes tend to follow the camera. Actually, to be fair to you, to Harry, that is, there was a bunch of reporters yelling, sir, over here, give us a smile, sir. Which lets you know that there were a lot of people from the UK there. Did I just see latrine? Angela Levin tweeted her anger at Harry and Meghan getting the red carpet treatment in Dusseldorf. Yes, I did hear that. I saw that. It's not. They really should not be permitted to do that. Harry and Meghan, they're not royals anymore. They're private citizens, and after all, Meghan is Meghan is a Hollywood actress, and we all know whatever Meghan wants, Meghan gets. It's they should not be permitted to do that. Give it a rest, seed of Chucky. Give it a rest. I mean, she just and she has no shame. She has absolutely no shame or embarrassment of saying the most ridiculous things. She has absolutely no shame. She just says it. She just says it. She sits there in the kitchen trying to figure out what she's going to cover up her chin with today. And then she just says that stuff. I saw that and I was just like, no, no, no. I got to protect my mental health. Let me not engage. I got to protect my mental health. Anyway, that's Angela 11. Okay. Beverly Hardy wants to say hi to a few people. Hello, Beverly Hardy. And let's see. Hi, Karen. Karen says Harry's showing his funny side when he did his introduction speech with perfect German and then announced that's all. Yes, I saw that. I saw that. Harry was speaking German. Um, there we go. And then there's that. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex joined by what seemed to be a naughty dog at lunch of 1 year to go. Lunch, that is, of 1 year to go of the Dusseldorf Invictus Games. Well, what do you see there? Harry is gesturing to the dog, right? Now, what's so cool? Of course, that's not even Harry's dog, but the dog kind of wanted to play, and Harry just kind of gives him a little, point, and he sat down. Did you guys see that? He literally just sat down. I mean, Harry just, I don't know, maybe he's the dog whisperer or something. But then again, people said he did get along well with his mother-in-law, so maybe he has a certain way that he can talk to dogs, and maybe he has a certain canine speech that he can, induce that will calm down, um, you know. So, oh man. Okay, I'm gonna get in trouble. Let me stop. Um, anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, I was. Let me see. As a matter of fact, you know what? What the heck? It's been a while, hasn't it been? It has been a while. Let's do it. Let's do it. It has been a while. Yes, folks, let's do it. It has been a while. Um, and since you have all been on your best behavior lately, I will go ahead and okay, let's just do it, okay? Because you all have been on your best behavior and you deserve to be rewarded. Anything from the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. This is my own feelings being expressed the only way I know how. Okay, so you
That's good
guys have
now.
been on your best behavior lately, so I figured what the heck. Okay, anyway, as I was saying, oh, all right, so there's another view. Beautiful town hall building, and of course, beautiful Duchess of Sussex, and the very handsome, and what the heck, and very beautiful Prince Harry. There is the guest book that they signed. Prince Harry, Von Sussex, and who else? Meghan, yeah, Von Sussex, 6 September 22. So there you have it. That is the inside of the city hall. And of course, you can see them even just signing the guest book. So, you guys, I know that it's a little unnerving for people to say, oh, Harry seems sad and all that kind of stuff. But aside from his alert nature as a, former soldier, he is also having the time of his life, as evident by these photos. You see there? He's having a good time. And he just wants everything to go right. That's it. Don't worry about it. And of course, there are the signatures. There's Harry and Meghan. And let me see, 1 year to go, Invictus Games 2023. Lovely, 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 lovely. Angela Thomas says, Baron, did you see how the lady was staring at Megan was writing? No, let me take a look. No, I didn't notice. Huh. Okay. I'm gonna have to zoom into that one later. I am gonna have to zoom into that. And people, I have to tell you something. They always say that, and some of you all have been lucky enough to see our Duchess up close. They say that she's so much more beautiful in person, as beautiful as she is on the screen, that she's so much more beautiful in person. So I remember when they were delivering that food and they interviewed that lady that they had received the care package during the pandemic, and she said, "Well, I didn't know who she was," and she adjusted her mask, but I just remember that she was so beautiful. Yeah, when she adjusted her mask, I noticed how beautiful she was. Claire Kane. Claire Kane has a channel, you guys. If you guys are looking to support some of our other platforms, there's Claire Kane's channel as well. Claire Kane has been rocking it. Okay. All right, so let's move on. And then there, of course, is Harry. Now, I'm thinking at this point, Harry obviously was having just a few last minute jitters before his speech. I mean, this kicks off a year until, well, you some people might even say his first child, the Invictus game. It will kick off a year before the start of the next Invictus game. And you guys, Harry, being, of course, you know, Mr. Invictus, has had all this pressure of getting through this stuff during the very height of the pandemic. So, you know, give the guy a break. Stop listening to the haters. He's got this. We all know he's got this. Ladies and gentlemen, or Mademoiselle, Senor, Signore, Charlotte B says, Mon Dieu, Baron. Well, thank you, Charlotte. If you have never watch Royal Sussex. I have to warn you, anytime Charlotte speaks, we have to do our Charlotte says. Thank you, Charlotte. Merci beaucoup. All right. Danke Shane. So anyway, I just think Harry may have had just a very and as you can see, and this is why it's so important that our Prince Harry has the companionship that he has longed for his whole life. Look at how supportive our Duchess glances toward him just to reassure him at this moment. You know, I love that. I love that. Okay, and I actually translated this one. First question from Harry is the beer, well, actually, I think it's probably first question to Harry, is the beer better here in Dusseldorf really better than in Cologne? So the translator, ciphered that for me, but I'm pretty sure it really is supposed to say the first question for Harry is the beer better here in Dusseldorf uh, than the beer is in Cologne? So uh, either way, pretty cool question. And you know what? It's like, and now that I think about it, it's kind of like one of those questions that you ask a politician, isn't it? That's one of those questions that you would ask of a head of state just to put them on the spot, all in good nature. But just so you know, this is that event where Harry was speaking German, and then of course he said that was all he knows. So spreche Sie Deutsch. There you go. And there he is, having a good laugh, all in fun. I'm saying, look, and don't forget, yes, he is smiling. Okay. Ruth Lopez says, mine Damon, and okay, I think that's lady and gentlemen, welcome to Dusseldorf, right, Ruth Lopez? Yeah, welcome. Welcome off do. Okay. My German is probably about as good as my French. All right. So and then after the signing and the speech and everything, then they went out there to greet the crowd, and it was, oh man, I love today. I absolutely love it. We haven't seen the Sussexes. You guys know we haven't seen the Sussexes able to engage with a crowd like this in a long time. And I wasn't sure we were ever going to see this again during the pandemic. And as I'm saying this, I'm almost getting tears in my eyes because I wanted this moment for the Sussexes for a long time. Not that we need to prove anything, or not that they need to prove anything, but just I think it's well deserved. So, I'll take it. I'll take it. And then look at that. Look at the crush of media, right? I mean, of course, they have the safety lane and everything. People are behind those gates, but there's a lot of people there. There's a lot of people there. And of course, here's another view. You can see they're at whatever monument that is, and people are. I know Megan got flowers. Someone gave her flowers, but yeah, just all in all, a fantastic day in Dusseldorf. The sun is shining. The Sussexes are dazzling, and the crowd is warm and friendly. I hope that moving forward things could be more like this in the UK, especially for all the sacrifice that Harry has made for his country and for that family and the institution. They deserve this. They really deserve that. Okay, now let's get into the shadier side of things. Someone with that banging mom body and a bullhorn made a name for herself. And thank you to whoever the squatty was who made the comparison between what appears to be modern day hate compared to mid century. hate and racism. You can see the comparison. They all seem to have that look on their faces. They all seem to have the look, don't they? Scary, isn't it? That person got up. I would say she went and got her hair done, but anyway, she just got up that day and she poured herself into those clothes and she made some very careful selections in her wardrobe. What do I wear to confront the Sussexes? Oh, I don't know. I'll get that T-shirt where it looks like a guy is grabbing dollars. I get that bullhorn that they gave me for Christmas so I could stay out of their way. Oh, and let me go grab that book by what's his name? Tom Bauer? Yeah. Let me go grab that Tom Bauer book. Yes. I'm gonna throw this banging mom body of mine, this hot middle-aged mom body of mine. I'm gonna pour it into my mom jeans and my sneakers that has the elastic strap across the top. And I'm not gonna worry about my hair. Lord knows I haven't done it in a long time. I cut it myself. Oh, you can tell? Anyway, um, I'm gonna grab my Tom Bauer book of conspiracies and lies. I'm gonna grab my teenage son's t-shirt with the dollar bills and stuff on it with some like rapper grabbing some dollars. Yeah, that's what I'll wear because just in case these images are beamed around the world, I should wear something sensible and tasteful. So yeah, let me get that. Ooh, 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 I almost forgot my bullhorn. Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready. How does Tiffany Haddish say? She ready. She's ready, y'all. She's ready to go out there and confront the Sussexes. So anyway, now this is when it gets this is when it gets interesting. Um, some people tend to believe that this is someone who finds themselves on social media. I can't confirm or deny that. I don't know that to be true. The strong young black woman that can't stand Meghan Markle. Huh, interesting. And as you know, as a strong black woman, I think we blacks talk too much about racism. So that illustration you see on the right side, well, that is a very popular meme that has been going around depicting someone pretending to be a woman of color when it's actually probably some MAGA person hating from behind his keyboard. Right. So then over there on the left, you can see a protester does not mean aggression, not my intention. If you're going to go with intention, you do not go assumption. We have to make it clear to these two people that are not welcome to the UK, that are not welcome to the UK. That assumes too much. Anyway, well, for some reason, there is this belief that Bell Smith may have some connection to that situation, seeing that cardboard sign or whatever. We don't know for sure, but that is one of those hate accounts. And as you can see, take a look at the what do you call that? The background photo there. I suppose that this Belle Smith is trying to tell us that she too is a black woman married to a white man with a mixed race child. Did you all get that? See that? There's a black woman married to a white man with a mixed race child. I mean, it's the height of cleverness. Whoever this is, that is the height of cleverness. I don't know. I can't say one way or the other. It just looks rather odd. And as you can see, that same nasty pork chop grease covered sign is used for the anyway. I saw the faces of a minority of derangers today. Every single one of them were over 60 and overweight. No wonder they are envious of Princess Meghan. Public nuisance, the lot of them. So yeah, that that's her moment. This is her moment. It took her over 60 years to get here, but at some point yesterday, or maybe even this was something that was planned some time ago, she went and grabbed her bullhorn, her son's T-shirt, and her mom jeans and her sneakers with the elastic strap over the foot. She bypassed the hair salon, grabbed her copy of Tom Bauer's book, and went down there to confront the Sussexes. So, some people, we're all responsible for the choices that we make, whether it's that very ghetto looking t shirt with somebody grabbing some dollars. I mean, let's examine that shirt. Where is it? Um, I don't know. I don't know the origins of that shirt, but it just seems like if you know that there's a possibility, especially if it was arranged allegedly in advance with the media, that you will be used as the poster child for hate, that you would have at least put on something a little more neutral. But nope, I'm going to grab my Tom Bauer book because, while everybody's cheering for Harry and Meghan, I think I got time to open up the book and read some of these conspiracies. Very odd person. And then, of course, we get a chance to see that silhouette from the side. Yep, that's somebody's mama. Yep, that's somebody's mama. Yep. Okay. Anyway, Harry and Meghan. Oh, you know what? Let me take a sip of water. Let me take a sip of water. I can't take it. Hit it, Annie. Okay, so Harry and Meghan, not so warm welcome. Duke and Duchess of Sussex run gauntlet of boos from 100 strong group of protesters, including one holding a sign accusing them of being fake royals. Okay, so I got out my red pen and I decided to underline the Daily Mail's protesters. Now, man, I don't have a lot of education, but I think protesters is plural. Hold up, sign, not signs, just sign. Protesters. So there was more than one protester holding up a sign calling Harry and Meghan fake royals outside of One Young World Summit, where Duchess of Sussex is giving a speech about gender equality. Also, not true. So there was a gauntlet of protesters. Now, I will admit, I will admit that she's a little out of shape, but she's not a gauntlet. It's not that you had to do running a gauntlet would mean that you have to twist and turn and duck and dodge to get around something. I will admit she's a little out of shape, but she's certainly not a gauntlet of protesters. I mean, how fat do you think she is? She's not a gauntlet of protesters. She's just one person with a bullhorn. And then she brought her not so glamorous girlfriend with her. She brought her not so glamorous girlfriend with her. And what gets me though, y'all, what gets me is okay. So again, she's not a gauntlet, she's just one person, and she has a girlfriend with her. I don't know where the sign is at this point, but I still can't figure out which one is supposed to be the pretty one. As it's always like that, you know, the pretty one, the good girlfriend is the pretty one. I still haven't figured that out yet. But anyway, so there was really no gauntlet to run. But um, of course, he claims that they had to run the gauntlet. Nice words, nice big words for Robert Jolson, but there was no gauntlet of people. There was one sign. Protesters hold up sign. Protesters hold up sign, calling Harry and Meghan fake royals. I couldn't make this up. I could not make this up. The Daily Fail went through all that trouble to put that story together. And then, of course, now Robert Jobson, that's a gauntlet. If anybody is an obstacle, it's Robert Jobson. Robert Jobson is a one man obstacle. Robert Jobson has his own gravitational pull. When Robert Jobson walked past the Thames, it's as though the moon is high. It changes the tide. Okay, so Robert Jobson is a one man gravitational pull. So yes, he's a gauntlet. Now that's running the gauntlet is trying to pass him in the hall. It's trying to pass him in the hallway. Now, if you were in a narrow hallway, and you had to go past him, that's running the gauntlet. But some mom, with that ridiculous T-shirt, that's not a gauntlet. I just think that he chooses some pretty big words unnecessarily. Just choose big words just to make himself seem just to make himself seem more impressive. So that was it was just silly. But Robert Jobson once again has really disappointed me. I think somewhere up under all of that Jobson, there's actually a very good journalist, but for clicks and snacks or whatever they give him, he chooses to go to the dark side. And then there's this one. There's this one who seems to believe that the Duchess of Sussex was using word salad, and I wonder if people understood her. I mean, they are out in force. They are out in force, which really is amazing because I could see if there was something worth fighting for. But you know what they're fighting for? They are struggling because in in what about a month we are going to see the people that they are defending and upholding. We are going to see them in the United States, um, trying to hold conversations, trying to be relevant, and it's a lost cause. Nothing you could say or do is going to make them any more impressive. They are who they are. It doesn't matter. But anyway, so this basset hound of a person decides that she wants to go and try to critique somebody's speech. Really? Really? All we need to do is have somebody ask a question of Duchess of Cambridge, and all of that would have been for nothing. So all I can say is just save it. It's not enough bangs in the world that's going to change her fortunes, and it's not enough critiques that is going to diminish the Duchess of Sussex's shine because she just is the moment. So, oh, man, I tell you, I've seen them mobilized before, but they seem to be falling over themselves. It's like they're tripping over their jowls trying. It's like they're tripping over their jowls. Why is it I'm thinking of Richard Nixon right now? I don't know. But anyway, it's like they're tripping over their jowls trying to I don't know. I'm looking at Ingrid. This is Ingrid Seward, by the way. And for some reason, I'm expecting her to say, let me just make one thing perfectly clear. You know how Richard Nixon used to shake his face and have them jowls flopping about? Let me just make one thing perfectly clear. I'm just expecting to see her do that for some reason, but I don't know. Anyway, uh, I mean, you know what? They have gotten on my nerves. They have gotten on my nerves. And let's not forget Ingrid, Victoria Arbiter, Dickie Arbiter, and Richard Fitz Williams. Let's not forget that they were the ones that were what do you call it? That were exposed by a couple of pranksters. They were pranked on YouTube. They were pranked for pretending to have seen the Oprah Winfrey interview with the Sussexes before it actually happened. There's another word for that, but I don't like to call people liars. So they were pretending to see the interview before it happened. So that is one of the Fab Four that were bamboozled, that were paid around. Well, we know Victoria Arbiter said she got £300 to leave her job at CNN. So that's one of the three. I don't know who found that glamorous photo of her. I mean, she almost looks, you know, like a person there. I don't know what happened between that photo and this. Uh, but somewhere up under there, that's what's up under all of that. Anyway, so as I promised, oh, let me make sure I didn't skip anything. Now I promised earlier that I was going to talk about Kate's Country Kitchen curtains. Well, I told you there was some more Kate Country Cottage kitchen curtains, and there they are right there. That speckled display of fabric belongs to, actually, what is her name? I don't even know what her name is. But she also was saying, oh, well, how many times can Megan say I in one speech? I thought the speech was very generous. I thought it was very much reaching out to a lot of the young people in the audience who suddenly found themselves on the global stage as the Duchess of Sussex did some, what, 10 years ago. She found herself sitting amongst a lot of power brokers, which she was in awe of the fact that she was there. And she said that I was in the same place you are right now. And I wondered, how am I here? But that part of the speech was ignored. In other words, they wanted to make it seem like she only spoke about herself. And you guys, bear in mind, this peroxide model, this peroxide model knew exactly what she was doing. It's what all of them do. They know that most people who want to hate anyway are not going to go back and listen to the speech. They are just going to take her word for it. I mean, after all, if she can get her hair that color, she's capable of anything. By the way, what color is that? But if she can get her hair that color, she's capable of anything. So obviously, she must know what she's talking about. I mean, she had enough courage to leave the house wearing some kitchen curtains from Kate's Country Cottage. So I, uh, anyway, my scalp is burning just looking at her. Just looking at this picture makes my scalp feel like it's on fire. I feel like there are chemicals eroding my scalp just looking at her. So before I get a third-degree burn on my scalp, I'm going to go to the next photo. Next. And then there's this. Glow, who I absolutely adore, says, we have a whole new prime minister in the UK, but who would know, huh? Megan, Alexa, play Run This Town by Jay-Z. Oh my God, that scared me. I didn't know my Alexa could hear me all the way. Oh. Do you know my Alexa is talking to me? No! Alexa, stop! Good God, that thing scared me. You know I'm too old and drink too much coffee to have stuff in my house start talking to me. Good God, that thing scared me. I'm just like, oh, I got to make sure I don't see that again. Um, Janet Lavalley, thank you so much for the super sticker. As my heart is pounding out of my chest, the thing scared me. I'm like, what, where is that coming from? Oh, anyway, Janet, thank you so much for the super sticker, and thank you so much for watching Royal Sussex. Okay, so anyway, thank you, Glow. If you're watching, thank you so much for that. And then, of course, I did watch. Oh, wait a minute, am I in slides now? Oh, okay. Yeah, I did watch the Archetypes, and it was very, very entertaining, very informative. And I did not know that there were photos until after the fact. But yeah, so they actually sat across from one another for the Archetypes, and it was wonderful. I think you guys will absolutely love it. Don't forget to do what you have to do to rate the Archetypes. The stigma of the singleton with Mindy Kaling. And singleton, of course, that means single woman or single person. Well, single woman, but that's another way of saying spinster, but they will explain that in the archetype. Very interesting to see how people have made certain life choices. So I do recommend it. Let me see. People think that I am so confident, and it's not that I think I am so confident, it's that I don't hate myself. A woman who is not apologizing for herself makes people uncomfortable. Mm, I love that. I love that. All right, you guys, let's have a little fashion. So there is the One Young World UK, September 5th, 2020. That is the Valentino. Those are the shoes. Those are the rings. And of course, those are the earrings. But let's go to the shoes, right? Sorry, this piece currently out of stock. Aquazzara. I think it's called the Panther. Yeah, it's a suede pump and it is currently sold out. Now, what's really cool about it is if you look behind that very narrow stiletto, there is a pineapple. And pineapples, of course, are symbolic of abundance. That's what they symbolize. So, whenever you see an architecture, if you ever see a pineapple or acorns, that is symbolic of abundance. All right, and then there's this. Okay, let's get some close ups of the moment. Bare shoulders in the hot Dusseldorf sun. There you are. As you can see, Harry was having the time of his life. He's smiling, he's petting the dogs. And over there on the right, you can see our Duchess doing selfies. As you know, they don't want the royals doing selfies. And so, for that reason, per I hate saying protocol, but it was said to have been a protocol that they were not allowed to do selfies. Whereas you can see here that the Sussexes were more than happy to do that. And there you can see our Duchess receiving flowers. Like I said, you guys, I was nearly in tears when I saw this. This has been a long time coming, mostly because of the pandemic. But to see the Sussexes out publicly enjoying themselves, smiling, and being greeted by a bunch of people, including young people. I hate to say fans, but okay, fans. But being greeted by fans and people who love them, it makes me feel really, really warm, and I'm so happy for this moment. So okay, Mel JK says, so, Sir Baron, because Duke and Duchess of Sussex are true prophets advocating for everyone in the world, they will never be welcome in the UK because UK people like their fake prophet on royals. Well, Mel JK, I don't want to call them prophets because that wouldn't be fair to them. I'm sure they don't think of themselves like that. However, um, they are welcome in the UK. It's just a matter of the press, working against them, as well as you might have somebody's mama out there holding a sign and a bullhorn and a copy of Tom Barrow's book. I mean, I don't know. I doubt if this is going to prevent them from coming to the UK or feeling welcome in the UK. So I get what you're saying, but no, they are welcome, and we won't be discouraged by somebody's mama wearing a T-shirt that she got from some car boot sale. We're not going to go there. But thank you for your comment. All right. So after you listen to the podcast, it won't let you rate. Oh, hit the well, actually, the three dots. The three dots. You want to go to the three dots, but if you're not on your cell phone, then you won't be able to rate. If you're on watching on television, you won't be able to rate it like that. So use your cell phone. I don't think I was even able to do it on my computer, but use your cell phone and then go to the three dots and do the 5 stars. All right. Okay. Uh, uh, Let me see. I hate to hear. Okay, that's not for me anyway. So let me move on. All right, you guys. I am scrolling. Hello, Lynn. When I was in California, we're going out. My daughter asked, I almost said it. I almost said it. I almost said it. Oh man, I got to be careful because I don't want that to happen again. I'm moving on before I get in trouble. Oh man. Let me see here. Okay. Oh, that's not for me. Okay. Oh, really? The one with the book? The lady wearing glasses is a Sussex supporter, not with the. Oh, okay, I get you. Okay, thank you for saying that. So, okay, I get you. So you mean I just dragged her for no reason? Sorry, lady. You mean I dragged that lady for no reason? Well, anyway. Uh, Okay, Jerry Ware says you can also rate archetypes with Megan on iPad, and the three dots are not stacked on top of each other, but side by side. Absolutely, Sherry Ware. I wish I would have thought about it, but I didn't put the picture. I have an illustration to show, but yeah, the three dots are in a horizontal line. You click on that, and then it says, "Would you like to rate this?" And yes, you can do it on an iPad because an iPad really works just like a big iPhone. So yes, you can do it on the iPad. Let me see. Gloria, you know when I think somebody is messing with the Sussexes, I am ready to pounce. I'm sorry, I'm just like a tiger. I'm just ready to pounce. I don't like when people mess with the Sussexes. So yes, I may have spoken in not era, but I was in when anyway, there's our Duchess right there. Beautiful, beautiful photos of Duchess of Sussex today. Absolutely gorgeous. And take a look there. There's Megan holding a little baby. I'm getting baby fever. She is just adorable. Look at the baby. And there's Megan doing a selfie with that gentleman. And one of those giant security guards, I don't know if you can see him. Take a look at the upper left photo. You can see his arm kind of reaching toward the guy with the phone, ready to, you know, regulate if he has to. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful photos today. And there's Harry doing a selfie. So, as I said, they are able to do some things now that they were unable to do when they were, still in full service of the crown. And there's Harry. I think that was preparing for a speech. I don't know where I got that one from. And then you guys take a look at that. They went down to what I think is a pier, or anyway, by the water there, and they took a photo that looks like one of those big observation towers with a communication antenna on top. Okay, thank you, Sherry Ware. Thank you. Let's see. Germany rolls out the red carpet for Harry and Meghan. Duke and Duchess of Sussex will take a scenic cruise along the River Rhine on a 13 million pound. Let me see if it has the price. Oh, yeah, you know what? I got this from Twitter, but if it's the price tag, I know where it comes from. See it in small print, Mail Online. In a 13 million pound. I wonder if they're confusing that with the Sussex's house. Anyway, let's see if it mentions the bathrooms. Party boat, while town hall will be decorated in flowers to mark couple's first trip to the country. Okay. You know what, guys? This has been, look at that boat. Isn't that beautiful? This has been an amazing welcome and well deserved. And well deserved. And check it out. There's Harry and Meghan walking up the plank onto the boat. There is the ballroom on the boat. And of course, thank you, Prince. Oh, I'm almost afraid to say that name, but they retweeted this. I don't even want to say that name. But let's see. Had police escort with a doctor, met local leaders, had a red carpet treatment. Let me see. Greeted well wishers, signed the golden book, same as one the Queen signed years ago. Toured the River Rhine on a what is that? On the MS Rhine Galaxy. Oh, that's the name of the boat. So anyway, that was the day. Every bit of a state visit, although it wasn't one. It wasn't a royal tour. It was not a state visit, but it just seemed like it was one. You guys, we had look there, it's over 1,600 people in the chat. Thank you all for being here. Don't forget to hit that like button. And for you derangers, don't forget to hit the thumbs down. And thank you all for your kind and generous support of Royal Sussex. And so look at our Duchess. Look at our Duchess. Look at her schmoozing it up with the people on the boat. She is having the time of her life. And there she was out there in Montecito all these months preparing for the rollout, right? Preparing for her big rollout. And don't forget, you guys, one thing I say about Montecito, there are no leaks in Montecito. There are no leaks in Montecito. So, anyway, she is down to her fighting weight. She's looking absolutely gorgeous. Um, just having the time of her life. Uh, it just doesn't get any better than this. I'm telling you, I have such a warm feeling about this moment. I am, I'm beside myself. And of course, there they are on the deck. She's wearing her favorite sunglasses. You can see that the boat is decorated in the colors of the Invictus Games. Uh-oh. Did I do that? Oh, I think that was the end of the photos there. All right. Very good. Yes, that was the end of those photos. Let me go to some of your comments. Oh, and also, let's just take another look at last night, shall we? Let's take another look at last night. There we go. All right, you guys. But other than that, guess what? I'm done with all my slides. So let me take a look at some of your comments. You guys are going to get out early for good behavior. Thank you so much for watching Royal Sussex. I'm going to get to some of your comments. Then we are going to play Ginger Venge. And then I'm done. Oh, Pedal's on soon. Didn't I see Pedal? Pedal's on, you guys. Is Pedal on already? Pedal should be on in 8 minutes. No, Pedal's on now, you guys. You know what? Gone over the Pedals. I'm going to go over there too. I'm going to put the link up here. Okay. All right. Yes, I'm going to put the link up here for Pedal, and I'm going to go over there too. There you go. Because I'm done, you guys. I'm going to Ginger Venge. Thank you all for being here. And you all could have been just about any place else in the world, but you all spent a little time with me. So there's the link for Pedal, right? Isn't it? Or no? Let me try that again. Oh, you know what? I'm looking at her channel. Okay, that's the link for Pedal. So I'm going to peg it to the top of the chat. I knew she was coming up. She's been on for about 8 minutes. So you all going over there, and I will join you while I make my lunch. Again, thank you all for watching Royal Sussex. It has been a blast. I love you guys, and I will see you all tomorrow. Don't forget, I'm going to upload some special up close videos for later so you guys can see what people were posting. Oh, yes, the donation list. Thank you. For those of you that are still here, thank you so much for your donations. Thank you, Sherry Ware. You know, I started talking fast. I was about to be out of here really quick. But for today's donations, thank you so much. Legs, Angela R., Elaine Parker, Audrey Deschner, Fancy Wosom, Kalulil, Ann Bennett, and Janet Lavalley. Yes, thank you so much. And also, what else is this you sent me? Oh, I got to watch that, huh? Okay. Yes. Thank you so much for the super chat, super stickers. Thank you for your memberships, and thank you for watching Royal Sussex. Okay. Last comment of the day. The last word, something to bring us all together in peace and harmony. Okay, that's it right there. Bye, everybody. Blessed day. And our second last word, blessings to all and to our faves. All right, I love that too. Yes, and go listen to Archetypes. Go listen to Archetypes. Thank you, adorable. You are absolutely nice. No, I'm just kidding. You're absolutely adorable. Okay, off to pedals, you guys. And as per usual, as per usual, you guys, I want you all to flood over to pedal. I looked over there and it was only a handful of people in there. So you all go over there and flood Pedal's channel right now, please. Because Pedal ain't been on for a couple of days and I have been anxious to hear from her myself. So anyway, love to our faves, our queen of everything, Queen Doria, and of course our Queen of Hearts, Princess Diana. And thank you. Thank you. Okay, Ginger Binge, you guys. And I am out of here. Tell Pedal I am on my way. I'm on my way. Okay. Uh Go Ginge. Go Ginge. Go Ginger. Go Ginger. You an Avenger. Go Ginger.